got something splash. I know exactly what he want to do.
This is not what he want. He knows this.
There's definitely a history between us.
He's really tough. The last tournament kind of setting we played in, he.
The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Terry Rozier.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. And for the Pelicans, he's out there with Jones. Then it's Ingram. Then there's McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And towards the end of the season, Brett, we are seeing lottery teams give their young players even more minutes.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and it's totally understandable for guys to get an opportunity to be out on the floor. They've been itching to get some minutes, and now they have a chance to show what they've learned. They can show their talent. They can gain some confidence, and it's kind of a nice momentum shift for them going into the offseason, getting some minutes in the NBA action.
On the wing, Jones. Now the feed to Hayes. That shot off the mark. Plumlee with some nice D. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Magic. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Now here's McCollum. After the miss from Mason Plumlee. Stolen by Ball. Fast break now for Charlotte. Ball's running. That's tipped. Rozier with the steal. Plumlee in the post. Valanciunas is there. Plumlee, no luck. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season. And last year, they took both games. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Rocked loose. Ingram kicks to McCollum. For three. The shot missing. And Charlotte will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Pelicans trail by 9. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's McCollum. And Ball with the block.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Pass to Jones. He's with it. He's guarded by Plumlee. He's with it. Working on Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Just a smooth, polished scorer. McCollum only scratching the surface of his immense potential.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now McCollum, 32 points for him last game against Orlando. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And the ball handling right there, McCollum, he's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They trail by 9 points. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And Hayes kicks to Jones. Passes it to McCollum. 3-pointer.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. On defense, Charlotte. 7-point differential. Stolen by Washington. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. McCollum finds Valanciunas. Here's Ingram and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. 20 Snell's checked in for Hayes. And then for Charlotte, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for P.J. Washington. Pelicans trail by 9. They get a hand on it. Ingram right side. And Rozier pulls it down.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Left side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team. Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team.
Devontae Graham's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Ball. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Graham with the bounce pass. To stop the run, it's rebounded by Charlotte. And here is Rozier. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
Here's Valanciunas after Terry Rozier's basket.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
And he gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 21.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
What about the dribble moves of Ingram? I mean, just so good at carving his way through whatever the D throws his way.
Trying to get open is Rozier. Ball with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Ingram. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Harrell. Ingram against Rozier. And there's Oubre putting it right back in.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Over in the corner, Rozier. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one drops. Ball's got 21 in the game.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Ingram. Here's Graham. Shot to stop the run. Cans it from downtown.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Feeds it to Harrell. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Hernan Gomez. The shot from the low post is good.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Rozier, and that one is stuffed right through.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back, and be passive.
New Orleans is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Graham. And that one is off. And the Hornets now going the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Pelicans shooting 40% here in the early stages. The pass to Snell. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Harrell after Terry Rozier's miss. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first personal
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
.124 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Temple. From outside the arc. And another three for New Orleans.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Rozier for three. Rebounded by Temple. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Over to the wing. There's the triple. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the rejection by Harrell. Outside, Martin. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes it to Murphy. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Hernan Gomez 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Competing in the painted area. Willie not shying away from the contact, and now he'll will his way to the free throw line.
Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And the first one at the line is good.
A second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size. Hernangomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
Good on both. Charlotte in total control. Here's Rozier, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Rozier's got 8 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Murphy with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA, but who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Montrezl Harrell is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard. Charlotte making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
One shot.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Temple the pass to Alvarado. Over Rozier. Hernangomez. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Murphy outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Rozier for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Baseline try. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Rozier's got 7 points for the quarter.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
To the middle. Plumlee with the rebound. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside, Martin shoots. They get the rebound. Here's Oubre. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. They get it again. Here's McDaniels. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Alvarado. Rozier defending. Basket good. He's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Pass to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Murphy passes to Hayes. The Hornets pull it in. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Martin. He trains the quick shot.
The assist.
Martin's got 5 points so far. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Temple nails the wide-open jump shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Martin penetrating. Comes up empty down low. Well, for New Orleans, shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Alvarado. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 5th rebound in this one. With the drive.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And so it's New Orleans with it. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Releases from 15. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Ingram kicks to Valanciunas. McCollum outside. Back to Valanciunas. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Goes up on the block. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 23 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Offensive rebound, Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Charlotte ball.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in.
Pelicans. Devontae Graham.
Charlotte in total control. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And the Pelicans shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, McCollum doesn't get a lot of dunks throughout the course of the year. Nice to see him rise up that time.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And guys, you have to admit that Brandon Ingram is only getting better as a player.
I'm raising my hand, GA. I admit it. Do you see me? I'm raising my hand. He's committed to living up to his all-star potential, and even though he's a player that had a change of scenery in the early part of his career after being a high draft choice, that's not mattering to Brandon Ingram. Maximizing his potential does matter, and we're seeing that hard work pay off.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The drive-by Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Graham against Oubre. McCollum. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Washington trying to get open as Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Ingram. First trip to the line for him here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
For 2.
The first free throw is good. Washington hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting well. 50% from the floor. Graham finds McCollum. Inside, here's Jones. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's Ball penetrating, and he makes good on the layup. Ball's got 29 in the game. And the Pelicans with possession here. And a wide open look for McCollum, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, play him to take the drive, and you're backing up. He's good enough to stop right there and pull up for the easy jumper.
Into the lane, and that one drops for him. Ball's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. This one for 3, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Ball. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
That's his
It's
first
on
personal
Jonas
foul.
Valanciunas.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
LaMelo Ball.
Tony Snell's checked in for Jones. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let him hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And here are the Pelicans now. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram against Harrell. Valanciunas, good.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Here's Ball. He takes it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. New Orleans has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Graham gets a wide-open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Graham's got 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Ball slams it in.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And it's blocked.
You can see the coaching staff up there and clapping right now as Oubre on the defensive end getting it done.
Bridges. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ball from long range. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Graham finds Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. It's McCollum on the wing. Takes a 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
There's Ball with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 41.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Down low. Again, the Pelicans score.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Here's Ball. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
The Pelicans shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Ingram passes to McCollum. Here's Snell. Now here's Graham. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. They get it back. Valanciunas and Paul with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Graham against Harrell. Shoots over Graham, and it's Harrell missing. And the Pelicans with the possession. Oubre with the steal. Jumps up and finished off by Oubre.
Oubre just does a great job right there of getting that steal.
Oubre has gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. And McCollum with the slam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
LaMelo.
And Ball slams it in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Graham driving to the basket. To the inside. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Harrell in ideal position and then rises back up and then able to jam it down.
Valanciunas finds McCollum. Back to Valanciunas. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Oubre. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Oubre's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, assertive play there from Oubre, just being aggressive and not bothered by the touch.
And here's McCollum for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
That's a good sign here. Oubre taking his offensive game to another level here tonight.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low. Drops in the layup for 2. Snell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
In the mid-range,
LaMelo.
rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now the pass to Valanciunas. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Great D that time from Oubre. And so it's Charlotte ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach Borrego. Excellent first half. What did you think of the fight from your team?
We just got to keep battling. No matter who's out there, keep playing, stay aggressive. We'll try to limit our fouls so we can keep our numbers up, but very good effort in that first half.
It showed on the scoreboard, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. What a start for LaMelo Ball. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 4 assists, and 3 blocks. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jones. And it's Ingram in at the two-guard spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Well, for New Orleans, shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. 13 feet away. Tips it up and staying with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the first field goal of the second half for New Orleans.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Plumlee, it's good on the putback.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
McCollum outside. Another shot. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Bridges. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Ingram finds McCollum. Ingram outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Shot from 16. That one drops for him. McCollum's got 24 points.
CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
The baseline J. Here's Plumlee and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Bridges. Goes back up and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. And then for Charlotte, McDaniels comes in for Washington. And Martin subbed in for Bridges. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
McDaniels.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
Now here's McCollum. 24 points for him. Ingram passes to McCollum. And another three for New Orleans.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Here's McDaniels. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Now here's Plumlee, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And they recover it. Count it. And Gomez has got 10.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Make some noise! It's T-shirt time! Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team! Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team!
Some changes for New Orleans. Murphy's checked in, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Ingram. Here's Hernan Gomez. 10 points for him. Pass to Murphy. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
They grab their own miss. Rozier kicks to McDaniels. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Rozier's got 23 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Hernan Gomez passes to Jones. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Start it.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Really left alone that time. 9 points in the game so far.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Martin from outside. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The pass to Jones. And McDaniels with the block. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Jones for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Rozier, and he jams it with authority.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Murphy down low, shoots over McDaniel. Again, the Pelicans score. Hornets leading by 18. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Harrell finds Plumlee. And Charlotte turns it over again. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Plumlee.
Substitution for the away team, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Pelicans trail by 18. Outside, Jones. And the rejection by Harrell.
New Orleans ball.
Now Murphy. 7 points in the game. A beautiful reverse layup. Murphy's got 9 points.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Oubre. And the Hornets miss again.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Graham's checked in.
Into the lineup for your Pelicans, Devontae Graham.
Charlotte on D. 16-point lead. And they pick up 2. Snell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans.
Charlotte foul. Cody Martin. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Graham against Harrell. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 16. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Rozier for 3. Rebound collected by Snell.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
For 3, Oubre. Kept alive. Harrell lays it up and banks it in. Harrell's got 6.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound, crucial to this offense and his production.
And stolen by Harrell. Passes it to Rozier. There's the 3. That one misses. Pelicans trail by 16.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper, but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Pelicans. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for McDaniels. Here's Snell. 8 points for him. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Greg, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
Here's Temple following the bucket by the Hornets over Martin. And the rebound goes to Martin. Here's Harrell. Misses the 3. New Orleans has gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Harrell. Outside, Martin jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And Temple kicks to Murphy. Knocked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. He dishes it to Graham. Over to the left wing. 3-pointers. Snell. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Here's Temple. 7 points in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Garrett Temple. The Hornets also with a sub. Washington's checked in. Here's Valanciunas. 14 points for him. Graham with the bucket.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 17.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. To the right side. Snell from outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Oubre, good.
Good touch there. Oubre outside the 3-point arc and knocks one down.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense is a smooth operator. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Graham. Count that bucket. Graham's got 10 points. Charlotte leading by 17. And it goes down 2 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Harrell. Hornets with the rebound. Harrell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Oubre off the drive. And finished off by Oubre.
Oubre does a great job there. Finds an avenue, slinks his way in there, and then jumps over the top.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more this.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Ingram, he's checked in for Devontae Green.
The floor for your Pelicans, Brandon Ingram.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Gets an open look and hits. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half. And it's Oubre off the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 21.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
And here's McCollum for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Charlotte with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward position. Oubre out there with Rozier, and it's Harrell in at the center filling out the middle. Here's McCollum after Terry Rozier's basket. McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Harrell, and the rejection by Harrell.
And that's going to give some pause to the offense as Harrell playing the role of intimidator.
Bridges shot, good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hernangomez has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Marshall in for Tony Snell. Here's Hernangomez. Marshall deciding where to go with it. The steal. Here's Thomas. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Ingram. And here is Marshall. 6 to shoot. Pays the pass to Marshall. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hayes, no good. For Charlotte, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets, and the pass to Marshall. Hernangomez with the ball. Will it go? And finish off by Hernan Gomez.
The young Spaniard, Hernan Gomez, a good finisher around the basket.
Goes up the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Thomas, and McCollum with the block. And New Orleans pushing it up now. With the floater. Hernan Gomez kicks to Marshall. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Hayes, and it's blocked.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Book night, he's checked in for Harold. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, Kelly Oubre is a multi-talented forward that plays with a lot of confidence. If he can keep this kind of consistency, he's going to do some damage in this league.
Pass to Book Night. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Poked loose. Stolen by Thomas. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Oubre. And he banks in the lay-in. Oubre has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
New Orleans ball.
Daniels is checked in for Charlotte.
For the 08 team, Jalen McDaniels.
Hornets on defense now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Got a piece of it. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Buries it down low.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alvarado. Hernan Gomez kicks to Marshall. Alvarado. He's guarded by Thomas. Lock at 6. Dishes to Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Thomas's shot is off. Well for New Orleans, shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Passes to Alvarado. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's guarded closely. Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And the Hornets call time here. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Temple's checked in.
Garrett Temple.
Thomas goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Count it.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Thomas. Yes, that goes in.
Isaiah Thomas.
Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin. And I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Still young and still developing, but I like this mid-range area for Willie Hernangomez.
And the Hornets call time here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Outside Thomas, over Alvarado. Thomas, no luck. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. Puts it up from 12. Bouknight with the rebound. Upside Thomas, over Alvarado. And the basket by Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Thomas got 10 points in the quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
That one good for 2.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Clark, the pass to Alvarado. Here's Temple. Clark with it, and there's the pass to Alvarado. 6 to shoot, driving inside. That one falls.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Bouknight. Sinks that one from the post.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Hernangomez passes to Marshall. Back to Hernangomez. Pass to Alvarado. To the paint. Here's Marshall. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. He gets it in there.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Here's Thomas, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Temple. Here's the break. A pull-up. The offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Hits the front of the rim and out. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Kicks to Marshall. Passes it to Alvarado. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Charlotte now. Here's Thomas. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Temple to the left wing. Here's Hernan Gomez, and it's blocked. Now here's Bouknight. Here's Richards. Misses the wing J.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Offensive rebound. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Hornets. Over Temple. Thomas, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Temple. Inside, Hernan Gomez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
No good on the second free throw. And for the Hornets, they're shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
No good from Clark.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Thomas with the ball, guarded now by Marshall. Here's Richards. Offensive rebound. Here's Bouknight. That one wide left. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the wing right side. The three, Marshall. Hernan Gomez kicks to Marshall. Shot clock at 6. And finish off by Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and that one hits back iron. And so here is New Orleans. There's the pass to Alvarado. Back to Temple, lets it go from deep, and rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for LaMelo Ball.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're ahead by 28. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
After 2 straight losses, they switched it up a bit tonight, giving him a much bigger role, and it's worked out even better than they could have hoped for. And so here's Charlotte. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Marshall.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Pass to Marshall. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Hayes dishes to Clark. 15 seconds left in the game. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Thomas. They get it back. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.